Today, the music world is trying to make sense of a world without a true one-of-a-kind legend. Ozzy Osbourne, the one and only Prince of Darkness, has passed away at the age of 76. The crushing news was confirmed this morning, Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025, by his family, who said he passed away peacefully. In a statement that captured their heartbreak, his wife Sharon and their children shared the news with a statement that read, "It is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family and surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our family's privacy at this time. The cause of death has not been officially revealed. This devastating announcement comes just weeks after Ozzy gave his fans a final, unforgettable farewell. On July 5th, he played his last show, a massive event in his hometown of Birmingham, England, that closed the book on a career that didn't just define a genre, but spanned over 5 decades. The last performance was a perfect example of his incredible spirit. After battling health issues for years, Ozzy returned to the stage at Villa Park, reuniting with his former Black Sabbath bandmates for one last show. His wife Sharon mentioned he was determined to give his fans the perfect farewell, and he did just that. He performed from a throne right in the middle of the stage, a totally fitting seat for the king of heavy metal. Also in attendance were groups who were paying homage and were influenced by Black Sabbath, like Metallica, Guns N' Roses, and Alice in Chains, to name a few. Ozzy faced a relentless string of health problems in more recent years, including a very public battle with Parkinson's disease, which he was diagnosed with in 2019. The progressive disease took a heavy toll, especially on his ability to walk. Complications from a bad fall in 2019 and several spinal surgeries also forced him to cancel tours. And yet his voice, as his family pointed out, remained as powerful as ever, a defiant roar against the quiet. Born John Michael Osbourne in Birmingham in 1948, Ozzy's journey from a working-class kid to a global icon was just incredible. He dropped out of school at 15, and after a few odd jobs, he co-founded Black Sabbath in 1968. The band's 1970 self-titled debut album completely shook the music world. Its dark, heavy, and powerful sound created the blueprint for what would become heavy metal. With game-changing albums like Paranoid and Master of Reality, Black Sabbath didn't just find a following, they built a whole new world. But the band's wild lifestyle, and especially Ozzy's struggles with addiction, led him to being fired in 1979. This wasn't the end, though. Far from it. It was actually a new beginning. Ozzy kicked off an unbelievably successful solo career, starting with the 1980 album Blizzard of Oz. Powered by hits like Crazy Train, the album made him a solo legend. Between his work with Black Sabbath and his own releases, he went on to sell over 100 million albums worldwide. Then his career took another unexpected turn in the early 2000s with the MTV reality show The Osbournes. The series, which showed the chaotic daily life of his family, turned the Prince of Darkness into a surprisingly lovable TV dad, winning over a whole new generation of fans. Ozzy's life was a story of bouncing back, reinventing himself, and pure undeniable talent. His impact on music and pop culture is impossible to measure, a legacy that will keep inspiring artists for generations to come. Share with me your favorite Ozzy Osbourne song or memory down in the comments below, and let's celebrate the incredible life of a man who gave so much to rock and roll. That brings us to the end of today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again on Rock and Roll True Stories.